question is regarding a rectangular lamina of sides 20 and 30 mm, which is resting on HP on one of its longer edges. The lamina is inclined to HP at 45 degrees, whereas the resting edge is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. We are required to draw its projections. Okay, so let's minimize the question first. That's enough, and we can start drawing. Now in this question, as we can see, it is a rectangular lamina having one of the edges in HP. Okay, because one of the edges is on HP, we'll put the entire plane on HP. That is the way we'll start with. And when we put the entire plane on HP, we'll be able to see the true shape in the top view, and we'll orient our plane in such a way such that the longer edge, which is required to be on HP, is made perpendicular to VP in the top view, like this. So let's draw this with a little darker accentuation once again. Yeah, this one is good. Let's say this is the rectangle in question. We can name this, and we can dimension this also. For now, let's take up the projectors into the front view like this from the edges, and this would be the first front view of this plane, like this. Now we can name the edges. This one will be A, not capitals but smaller case, A, B, C, D. In the front view, this will be A dash comma B dash, and this one will be C dash comma D dash. Fine. Okay. Now the question says that the surface of the lamina is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. So HP is here, so we'll take a 45 degree line here. This inclination, this inclination is to be marked as 45 degrees, which is the true inclination with HP. Okay, now we have to take this front view length in our compass, which is actually equal to the shorter side of the rectangle, and taking this point as center, we have to cut an arc on this line. So let's say it comes over somewhere here, so let's cut an arc something like this. Okay, so this would become our second front view of the rectangle. We can name the points as well later on. Let's first take down the projectors into the top view and complete the projection. Yeah, like this, and from the previous top view also like this. Now we can also complete this rectangle and name the points later on. Okay, yeah, like this. So our rectangle will be first line, second line, third line, and the final line, something like this. Now let's name the points. So from the front view we can see we have taken A dash B dash here, so it will come over here. It will be A1 dash comma B1 dash, and here it will be C1 dash. In top view, because this point A is over here and the vertical projector from A is coming over here, A will be here. Similarly, B will be here, C will be here, C1, and D will be here, D1. Okay. Now the question says, the last part of the question is that the resting edge. Now which one is the resting edge? You can see in the front view, this is the resting edge A1 B1 on HP, and in top view at present this resting edge, the longer edge which was required in the question, is perpendicular to VP. Now we want it to be inclined at 30 degrees to VP, because we can see the true length of this longer edge here. The true length is maintained in the first and the second top view, so we can incline this true length of the longer edge at true inclination with respect to VP, which is 30 degrees. So let's draw a line at 30 degrees to VP in the third stage. So let's say the line will be like this, and let's mark 30 degrees over here and name it as 30 degrees. Now we can draw a rectangle here. So how to draw? We have to take this grid, or in fact it is a rectangle already, and we have to draw it over here. So let's draw this. Let's take it like this here as the first line, somewhat like this, second line, third line, and finally the last line. Now we can take up the projectors. We'll name the points later on. Let's take up the projectors as well and finish this task. This is from the first point, this is from the second point, this one is from third point. Okay, we have to maintain parallelity, and this is the final point. Similarly, we can take the projectors from the previous front view as well. That's it. Okay, here we have not named C1 and D1 dash. Okay, we have to do that part. Let's edit this C1 dash comma D1 dash. Yeah, now it's okay. Now let's okay, this is showing as too big. Let's make it smaller. Yeah, now this is okay. Now let us name the points here. So we can take this A, B, C, D, or we can also take this as A, B, C, D. In either ways, we have got our longer edge inclined at 30 degrees to VP. We can name it any ways we want. So let's start off. So this will be A2, and then let's say this is B2, this is C2, and this is D2. Now this is A2 projection from the top, and this is the A projection from the front, so this will be A2 dash. Similarly, B is here on HP, so this will be B2 dash. C and D are here, this one will be C2 dash, and this point will be D2 dash. Now we can join them and complete the final front view. D to A, to B, to C, and finally back to D. This completes the question. Thank you.